Hip Hop Blog, Hip Hop Blog, Hip Hop Blog, man. It's the Kid AK checking in real quick. I ain't on the blog till like I usually be, man. Unfortunately, man, a nigga got a lot of shit to do. And when you busy, you ain't got time to, blog like you want to. Just checking in and talk on a couple of quick topics, man. I'm gonna touch down real quick on this situation with that I'm reading up online. And I've been going in with it with a couple of my partners, man, about the whole situation with Peel. And if you guys don't know who Peel is, he's a native of my hood. He's from Atlanta, Georgia, and a lot of people are misunderstanding what he's really trying to say. I'm seeing all the blog sites when niggas is really popping big shit, and it's because they don't really understand the nature of the industry. But Peel is basically talking about basically now that he's not getting a push from Maybach Music because naturally he was never signed to Maybach Music. You get a lot of niggas online that's like, oh, that nigga just popping because, shit, Rostam ain't pushing his shit and Meek Hot and goddamn Wale it is, all that shit. Well, let me goddamn give y'all niggas a little insight on how the industry actually works. This is not the first time you've been seeing something like this happen before. And I'm gonna let you guys sit around so you can goddamn do your industry research. But what Peel is trying to get you guys to understand it, like he says right here. He said, how can I be basically dropped from a label? Because everybody's saying he's going to be dropped from Maybach Music. He's like, how can I be dropped from a label that I was never signed to? He basically telling you guys that though he was involved in the group's compilation Self-Made, he didn't appear in any key performances. He never went on tour with Rostam. He's basically been in Atlanta. He did come out on tour when they was in Atlanta. And he's currently trying to get out of his Warner Brothers contract. So what you guys don't realize is that Peel signed to Warner Brothers in 2009. Now in 2009, between 2009 and 2010, Peel had two of the industry's underground biggest mixtapes that dropped in both of those years. If I'm lying, check XXL, Source, and Vibe, and you guys will see that. Plus, he made the Vibe freshman cover. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that when you own a label, some kind of like, I'll give you a prime example. Game wasn't in G Unit. Game had been signed to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre couldn't figure out how to get his project out, couldn't come up with a hit record, couldn't give Game the brand he needed. And I'm not shitting on Game. I mean, I like Game. I got the new album. But what I'm saying is that Game, Dre brought 50 in on the project in order to use G Unit's brand to get Game in the door because he had already been an artist that was sitting on that label for so long. But he had to get on paperwork with 50, so him and Dre and 50 shared Game as an artist. Now, with Peel was already signed directly to the label. He wasn't signed to an independent imprint like Game is signed to Aftermath, G Unit, and Interscope. See what I'm saying? So with Peel, he was signed directly to the label, and seeing he had been sitting there for a while, basically doing his mixtapes and shooting his own videos independent, with no label push. This nigga basically, the label took it under their own due diligence, I guess, to say, well, we not gonna do nothing with the project because we don't know how to push Peel. So what they did was, when Ross came over there saying, I got a group, they put him in that group as a free way to invest money into the artist without necessarily directly investing money into the artist. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put him in this group. Hopefully, him being an artist that was already on the label and had all the other accreditations that he had, him being on Maybach will give him the push that he needs. But see, Peel don't really talk to Ross like that. So y'all got to understand that people is really taking this shit too far when they dissing Peel like Peel whacking. Ross ain't fucking with it because I was dissing Ross. I was like, what the fuck? Ross ain't pushing this shit. But then you can understand why a nigga like Ross ain't gonna put the push on an artist that's not really signed to his label. Because you gonna push me, you gonna push Wale because at the end of the day you benefit from it financially. The label benefits from Peel being on that project. See what I'm saying? Because they're using that as a give and take in order to get Peel out there. Unfortunately, you motherfuckers don't realize you still got to push the artist. So I just want to put some clarity behind it, man. And I keep telling people like, man, a lot of times in the industry, niggas will think because one nigga getting more push than the next that the next nigga ain't hot. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers must ain't heard none of pure shit. Like y'all niggas is some niggas who really don't listen to Atlanta rap anyway. They think it ain't nothing but a city full of fucking gay motherfuckers and DL niggas and tight jean wearing motherfuckers. But real shit, man, y'all niggas got the game fucked up. And it is what it is. Like I said, my personal opinion is still that. My personal opinion still, y'all excuse me, man. My personal opinion still is that Wale's album should be getting a bigger push than what it's getting. If Meek drops an album, I'm definitely want to know what it's gonna do. I guess we'll see. Uh, but in the meanwhile, man, that's my opinion on that. Me as an artist, man, it's time for your boy AK to get back to his own craft. I am new hip hop. Y'all get ready. I got a mixtape out right now called I Don't Do Mixtapes. You can get that on Dat Piff Live Mixtapes. Tweet my mixtape. This shit is all over the fucking place. I Don't Do Mixtapes Volume 2 with me and DJ Killer, which is Webby's DJ. Shouts out to Webby, Lil Webby, Sure Fam. It's coming soon. And that's it, man. My new album, The Renaissance, Rebirth to Glory 90, coming probably spring 2012. And that's it, man. Y'all, it is what it is. Hip Hop Blog, Hip Hop Blog, Hip Hop Blog. Yeah.